Hi everyone, Phil here for the, as promised in my channel update, Nintendo Switch pickups video. With a stack that I thought would be smaller, turns out it's not. So this is about 3-4 weeks, I think, maybe. I think one of them is about 4 weeks ago, and then the rest of them are literally, I think, in the space of the past 2 weeks. Because what I've been doing is, I've been selling old tech to CEX. So I've had old hard drives. They're still taking like 1 terabyte external hard drive. So on I sold a 1 terabyte, a 2 terabyte, and a couple of 3s to them. I sold. There's that keyboard there. There's no Mac that goes with that keyboard. I sold that Mac Mini that was from 2016. They still took that and gave me decent money for that. Because I've got a new Mac Mini. I'm using Mac Mini for home theatre and the TV downstairs. I was going to use it up here, but just going to waste. I thought use the money for other things. So yeah, been selling stuff to CEX, get some credit together. I've still got a stack load of credit at CEX that I need to use, but I'm not jumping and getting anything and everything. I'm trying to hold out for some good stuff that I see. Some people might think this is shit that I've got. It's not good stuff, but hey, whatever. But we'll start with the one game that's not from CEX, and that's Getsu Fumidan, Undying Moon. I have no idea about this game whatsoever until I think it was Retro Ghetto. I picked it up and showed some footage of it, and it looks fantastic. So I saw it on the shelves of my local game. I had, again, technically I had a fair bit of game. I'm an elite member, so you get like extra points when you buy stuff. So it turned out I had like 25 quid. So I bought this and the Street Fighter retro handheld that they put out, the old Tiger Electronics one that was like $9.99. So I bought those two, and I think I paid like, so that was 45. I paid like 20 quid for the pair of those, which is essentially 20 quid for that and a free handheld. But yeah, then we've got the CEX pickups. I've put this in order of when I got them rather than title or anything. So the first two were from, I think it was a CEX in Bury. I think. Can't quite remember. Anyway, Rico. Heard mixed things about Rico. I've heard friends of mine say they enjoyed it. Other people have said it's terrible. Try it myself. Like I say, it's all credit from CEX. So in girl math, it's free money. And then I picked up Bladed Fury, which even the guy in CEX is like, the hell's the game is that? I said, you don't see that. I said, yeah, you don't see that. Which is why, even though CEX were charging like 25 quid for it, I was like, I'm having it because you hardly ever see this anymore. It was one of those early Switch games that was everywhere, and now it's in nowhere. So yeah, Bladed Fury. Have you even got the receipt? I tell you what, I've got the receipt in there. Yep. Crazy. Yeah, Bladed Fury. And then 3 from another CEX. One which was surprising. Basically, I had a £61 voucher. A digital voucher. Only those physical. So I went into CEX and I found exactly £61 worth of games that I wanted. Mainly because there was one that stood out that I'd never heard of or seen. So first up is Black Sad. Surprised that I got the limited edition. It was on the shelf just in its case, and it came out from the back and it was all flat packed, and it's like, oh, limited edition. I'm not going to complain that. It's only sleeves and it's only a sleeve and some art cards in there and stuff, and a little lenticular cover, but hey, it's nice to get a limited edition. Then we've got what is apparently not a very good game, Deadly Premonition 2, which is apparently, I mean, Deadly Premonition was buggy as all, but the whole thing was made it fun, didn't it? It was that whole, it's glitchy, it's off a bit. But apparently they tried too hard with Deadly Premonition 2 and it doesn't work. What shall I say? Not played any of these yet. And this is the one that made me want to pick up some games, because how often do you see Red Art games just sitting in a CEX? I don't. Wartech Fighters. Yeah, it's a Red Art Games release. The back of it is actually all in French. It's not even in English. It's got the PEGI rating. The return of the address on there is French as well. doesn't have the UK. So I don't know if this was made for the French market or just because Red Art Games are in France. I don't know, but I think this is only my second Red Art Games. The first one was the Switch port of Dekaido, which came in a massive box that looked like a Game Boy Advance case, which doesn't go on any shelf anyway because it's that big. One pickup not from CEX. This was from Cash Generators, but I had to have it because, as far as I'm aware, it's becoming one of those download-only games with the code in a box. Cruising Blast. I haven't seen a physical copy of Cruising Blast anywhere for as long as I can remember. They've all... It's either you don't see it or you see it with the download code thing on it. So I had to get Cruising Blast. Give it a quick play. It's just as... I'm a big fan of... like Outrun, Split Second, what's the Horizon Chase Turbo. Now we're playing a lot of Horizon Chase Turbo 2 on the Apple TV because we have Apple Arcade, and that one you sort of have to use a little bit of skill going around corners. This one, just put your foot to the floor and go. You crash into stuff and fly through the air and just land and keep going. Mental. And then my last 3 pickups in this video, so I'll try and get through these so it doesn't go on too long. I've got a copy of Hot Wheels Unleashed, only because I've been playing this on the Xbox on Game Pass, and I've obviously got rid of Game Pass and the Xbox. So I'm going to restart it on the Switch. And then I've got a sort of love for racing games on the Switch, so I thought I'd try out Street Outlaws The List. I've not heard a single thing about this at all. And that's based on the TV show. There's this one, but there's another one I want to get to, Gas Guzzlers Extreme, which I know I'm sure I had good reviews or a good shout out from Metal Jesus. I'm sure it was one of those pickup videos that things to do with regular Reggie. But yeah, Street Outlaws, and then the most expensive game I picked up from CEX, not obviously counting the brand new one from Game, Metroid Prime Remastered. Never played Metroid Prime on the GameCube. In fact, I'm not gonna lie. This will be the first Metroid game I played since Metroid. I used to play Metroid on the NES, and I haven't played a single Metroid game since. I quite like a Metroid Dread because it reminds me of... it was an Xbox Live game. I can't remember what the name of it was. It was similar side-scrolling, up and down, and it looked very similar. So I'm going to probably pick that up at some point, but this was on the shelf, brand new. I mean... I don't think it's been used. There's not a scuff on the case. The cartridge, no fingerprint. They usually get fingerprints on the sticker or something. I don't know where this has come from, but it's minty as out. So picked it up, used a bit of credit. So yeah, like I say, that's my little stack of Switch games. As it goes, like I say, what I'm doing is I'm kind of using CEX credit, so maybe an odd selection, but like I said, I'm filling in back catalogue stuff. Like the Lady Fury and Black Sad and Cruising Blast. When I fill in that back catalogue, I'm not going for a full UK PAL Switch collection, but let's just say I have been looking at lists of what every UK PAL Switch releases. So I'll leave it at that. Just say thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Fingers crossed. Bye for now.